Recapping your Monday, we were pretty much at average for this time of the year. 60 degrees was our high temperature, but right on the money perfectly. 40 degrees for the low, nowhere near the record of 24 degrees back in 1967 or 5 years earlier with the record high of 88 in 1962. Sunset already occurring at 9:19 p.m. Today, though, we did see a little bit more of some of those warmer temperatures just because of the fact that we saw some southerly winds. It brought more of that icky and humid feel into the area. 64 degrees in Marquette, 64 all the way down to Manistee. A little bit on the cooler side at 59 in Escanaba, but just slightly towards the west, already sizzling into those low 70s. 73 degrees to be exact in Iron Mountain, 70 in Ontonagon. Winds mostly coming out of the south, and like I previously mentioned, just bringing more of that humid feel. Unfortunately, though, there is one downside to all the southerly winds, is they're going to help create more instability for some thunderstorms. At least for this evening, we're under a marginal risk of severe weather for the western half of the UP. What that means is that there is a chance for some damaging winds, some large hail, and also just some heavy rain. But the rain will continue all the way through Thursday, while the thunderstorms will begin to taper off throughout your Wednesday, especially with some cold air starting to funnel in with a cold front pushing through. So Wednesday's rain will be more on the warm side, while Thursday's rain is going to be on the cold side. And in just a moment, you'll notice how cold those temperatures will be as we wrap up the work week. But for now, good amount of nice weather dominating the southern portions of the Ohio Valley and into parts of the middle Mississippi Valley, but towards where we are and just to the west and our neighbors in Wisconsin and Minnesota, they're getting a little bit of that rain and thunderstorms, and we're going to be a little bit on this active side at least for the next 48 hours. So make sure to have that umbrella and even that rain boots with you, especially towards the west. Like I previously mentioned, up to 3 inches of rain. Some localized flooding is possible. Tomorrow is just going to be a messy one through parts of Iowa and Kansas and into parts of Minnesota once again. But here's that cooler air starting to spill into parts of North Dakota. We will get into that colder air, especially on your Thursday, as we see a good 20-degree drop in that thermometer. But here is the rain just coming in bits and pieces, just keeping us on the dreary and gloomy side. And then by Friday, here's that little bit of relief we're going to get as we see some good amount of sunshine, but it's going to be very short-lived. On Saturday, another disturbance pushes through, bringing another shot of rain and cloudiness. So don't put away that umbrella just yet. After your Thursday, it's going to be reappearing on Saturday, and there's even a chance it will be needed on Sunday, even though despite the fact that Saturday will have a slightly better chance of rain. Now for tonight, though, it is going to be a warm one, though, especially ahead of that cold front. 55 degrees with just some scattered thunderstorms. There is a possibility we could get an occasional strong or severe one, so you may want to have that NOAA weather radio next to you as you're sleeping. Winds out of the south at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow, we're going to be just dealing with those thunderstorms. It's just going to be a messy one out there. Winds are going to be shifting throughout the day. First, they're going to be out of the southwest, and that's going to allow for more of that warm air to continue. But by the end of the day, as that cold front pushes through, winds are going to begin to shift out of the northwest, and that's going to allow for that first sign of some colder air to spill in. 60 degrees in Ontonagon, 57 in Houghton, 73 in Crystal Falls. So you can already see a big difference and kind of indicating where that front will be by tomorrow. Also, the day planner throughout your Wednesday is just going to be a nasty one out there when it comes to just the rain and the occasional thunderstorm. Sunrise occurring at 6:14 a.m., 70% chance of rains, 43 degrees for your low temperature on Thursday. But your high temperature on Thursday is pretty much going to be about the same, so pretty much not moving at all, as really it's just that cold air just making its mark throughout the UP. And even on Friday, it's still going to be a bit on the colder side of things, about a good 15 degrees below normal, despite the fact that we're going to have a good amount of sunshine. But like I previously mentioned, it's just going to be very short, because Saturday comes trouble again, and even going to early next week, we're still going to see more clouds than sun.